I'm Jill Abbott. I lost my father, Michael San Phillip, on the morning of September 11th, 2001. I was 6 months pregnant at the time with his first grandchild. This is my story. My dad, Michael San Phillip, worked for Sandler O'Neill. He was in the 104th floor of the WTC, the World Trade Center 2. The second tower hit and the first one to go down. Last night I was actually asleep in bed. And the phone rang. Somebody was trying to reach us, and my husband came upstairs. He was watching the Phillies game, and he just saw a brief blurb on the news, something to the effect that Osama bin Laden had been killed. And he ran upstairs and woke me up and gave me the news. I first thought, hopefully his demise will prevent any other family from going through what we went through. It's a tragedy that I hope no one else sees. And there were many families, not only my own, but obviously almost 3,000 families that went through the same tragedy as we did. I had to explain to my 9-year-old daughter what this meant, because I didn't want her to go to school today, because she's at an age now where she's old enough. She knows that Papa Mikey died on 9/11. She knows that he died at Ground Zero, and she does understand that she's been to Ground Zero with us. And I assumed that there would be some children in her school that would talk about it, just naturally, because their parents are talking about it, and I wanted her to understand it because she is directly affected. There's so many emotions right now. There's certainly a sense of relief, I feel. To a certain extent, I feel very grateful and have admiration and gratitude to all the military that have fought so hard to make a day like this possible. The sacrifice that they make for their families and them every day, so we can have freedom. That's what I'm reflecting on today, and that's what today is about. The actions of yesterday and his demise don't bring my father back. We don't have any remains of my father, so I don't have closure. At least I don't feel as though I do. After my father was killed on 9/11, a number of my colleagues at Winterthur, as well as many of the vendors that I work with so many external vendors doing events, they purchased this bench in my dad's name, in his memory. And when the staff came to me and said, "Jill, we've all got together and we've chipped in, where would you like this bench placed?" And there was no other place, of course, than overlooking Enchanted Woods, because that's exactly, when I look out there, I just feel that he's here with me looking at this beautiful garden and where his grandchild plays.